Greetings everyone. In this installment we will go through the process of transposing the major scale upwards by perfect fifths, which is the same as transposing down by perfect fourths, through the remaining key signatures having sharps. To do this, we will take advantage of the principle of identical tetrachords to introduce each new scale. Note, in this video we do not use the standard performance fingerings for these scales, which should become obvious as we progress through the new key signatures. It may seem a little awkward or counterintuitive, but don't worry. Besides, there are already videos on the channel for you to watch and learn the standard scale fingerings. Let's start with the G major scale we introduced last time. Now let's move the scale down one octave to keep it centered on the keyboard. The two tetrachords, as we know, have identical configurations: whole tone, semitone. As the basis for the next scale, we will use the upper tetrachord, which starts on D, a perfect fifth above G, and is played with the right hand, D, E, F sharp, G. The left hand now replaces the right hand on this tetrachord. And what is the starting note of the next scale? D. So find and play the upper tetrachord of this new scale. We know it must start a perfect fifth above D, or a whole tone above G. So a whole tone, semitone, or A, B, C sharp, D. Why the C sharp? Because it is a whole tone above B. Notice that the new sharp is also the leading tone of the new scale. Play up and down this new D scale. How many sharps did you find in the new scale? Check it with this slide. 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Get the idea? Now we can go through the rest of the sharp keys, adding 1 sharp at a time until we have 7 sharps in the key signature. Upper tetrachord of D major is A, B, C sharp, D. Make that the lower tetrachord of the new scale, which is A major. Let's lower it an octave to keep it centered around middle C. And find the upper tetrachord, which is a perfect fifth above A, E. Whole tone, semitone. That's E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Why the G sharp? Because it's a whole tone above F sharp. G sharp is also the new leading tone of A major. Play the scale, A major scale. How many sharps did you find in the new scale? Check it with this slide. 3 sharps. Now we go on to the next scale. Take the upper tetrachord of A major, make it the lower tetrachord of the new scale, which starts on E. Find the upper tetrachord, perfect fifth above E, which is B. Whole tone, semitone. That's B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Now why D sharp? because it's a whole tone above C sharp. D sharp is also the new leading tone of E major. Play the new E major scale. How many sharps are there in E major scale? Check it with this slide. There are 4 sharps in E major. Moving on. The upper tetrachord of E major becomes the lower tetrachord of the next scale, which starts on B. Take it in the left hand, lower it an octave to keep it centered around middle C. And find the new upper tetrachord, which starts a perfect fifth above B. F sharp. Whole tone, semitone. That's F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Why A sharp? Because A sharp is a whole tone above G sharp. It's also the new leading tone of B major. Play the scale. How many sharps did you end up with in B major? Check it with this slide. There are 5 sharps in B major. Moving on. Take the upper tetrachord of B major, make it the new lower tetrachord with the left hand, and find the new upper tetrachord, this time of F sharp major rather. A perfect fifth above F sharp is C sharp. Whole tone, semitone. Now what are the names of these notes? C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. Now why E sharp and not F? Because E sharp is a whole tone above D sharp. E sharp is also the new leading tone of F sharp major. Play the scale. Obviously, this is not the standard fingering, but we're learning to transpose. How many sharps did you end up with in F sharp major scale? There are 6 sharps in F sharp major. Every note is sharped except B. Moving on. What is the upper tetrachord? Take it over with the left hand. Move it down an octave to keep it closer to middle C. Now let's find the upper tetrachord of C sharp major. Perfect fifth above C sharp is G sharp. Whole tone, semitone. That's G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. Now why is it B sharp and not C? Because B sharp is a whole tone above A sharp. It is also the leading tone of the new C sharp major scale. Play the scale. How many sharps did you end up with in C sharp major? Check this slide. 7 sharps in C sharp major. Every single tone is sharped. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. So we have gone through the process of transposing the major scales by ascending perfect fifths into all the sharp keys. By applying the principle of identical tetrachords, we were able to transpose to a total of 7 different keys. Add the original C major scale, which obviously has no sharps in the key signature, and the total is 8 scales. You should repeat this process on a daily basis for 1 week, transposing the major scale upwards by perfect fifths, starting with C major, through all the sharp keys. Thank you for watching. So where do we go next? Well, that's why you should subscribe to the channel for the updates. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, share a link, and if you have a question, post it in the comment box.